Hey, what's going on, beautiful family? It's your sister Michelle here doing another video. Hope you like my other videos that you've seen so far. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. If you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine. Your sister's doing this because I love you. You know YouTube. I always say YouTube don't block me. But they absolutely did. You know, I've been demonetized for a while. But I'm going to keep on pumping it out until maybe I can get back monetized again. But until then, we're going to make it do what it do. Hey. One monkey don't stop the show, right? Well, unless you're dealing with a narcissistic monkey. They're always putting the show on, right? Come on, let's just keep it real. Love you so much. Thank you for all your comments and putting all the initials in the burn list. You seen the first one. Another one's coming. If you want to put your trauma into the fire, put your initials of your narcissist in the freaking chat. And we're going to put that shit on the burn list the next one. I'll put up the first. Wait on the second. Probably do it tomorrow on the next day. Burn list coming again. Keep putting them initials out. Love you so much, y'all. Mwah. Let's get straight to topic, though. Let me tell you something. You put a narcissist to shame. You shame a narcissist. You're going to always get the last laugh over this piece of crap. You're going to always get the last laugh. You already had the last laugh anyway. And the main reason why you always had the last laugh is because you've been dealing with a clown who only performs in certain situations. What they did with us is they performed a particular show with us. Shows that we probably didn't even buy tickets to, but nevertheless, we're in the circus. We're in the fucking whole big top with these clowns. They're putting on all these performances. They're trying to put all these jokes out and everything else, but the joke is always going to be on them. The main reason why is because of who you are. The joke is always going to be on them because they lost you. A lot of narcissists think they can always get better than you. Have you noticed that? That narcissistic people, a lot of times, always think they can do better than what they already got in front of their face. They're always seeking for something better. They're always seeking for something better. And that's what makes the joke on them. Because guess what? You could seek for something better all day, but are you better? The answer is absolutely not. They're never going to be better. That tells you, if you look at it this way, they're never going to find exactly what they're looking for. Because it's not about the people that they choose, because they choose people for the wrong situations and the wrong reasons. But they always feel that they deserve more than what you have even given to them. Come on now. You done gave them everything. You done probably lay down and gave them babies. You done brought them from the gutter up. You done met some. Like I met mine. I'm just giving you my tea. They're not even on a certain level. You built them up to a certain level. Or even if they are on a certain level, they're struggling to maintain it. It's all manipulation. It's a whole bunch of bullshit, right? You already know what's up with that. They always make a fool out of themselves. They become the fool. You get the last laugh. Because they cannot replace you. Yes, of course. Some people say, well, they seem like they replaced me. They went on to this person. Hell, they had somebody before me, but did it work before you? That person's in the same situation you're in. It was not enough. Everything that you did was not enough. The new person that they're dealing with is never going to be enough. They always make a fool out of themselves. Especially if you're a grade A supply, which I think so many of you are. You know how I feel about you. You're top tier. Top tier. Your sister thinks so. And they can't see what's in front of them. Now, I know. I've heard people say, with normal people, well, just people period, I guess. Sometimes people don't see what they have until it's gone. Or the very thing you're looking for, like Vanessa Williams said, is the one thing that you can't see. See, with a narcissist, they seen it the whole freaking time. That's what makes them scary. That's what makes them a fool. That's what makes you get the last laugh. Because they truly see this shit the whole freaking time. They will get with you and say to themselves, wow, I have never had someone love me like this. I've never had somebody have my back like this. I've never had somebody go through the trauma that this person has endured, and they still are finding love for me. Wow. They know that about you. But giving you that will give you more credit than they want you to have. So when a narcissist is trying to make a fool out of you, they're making a fool out of yourself. I told you a long time ago, and I'm going to keep telling you. My grandmother always told me, when you dig one grave, baby, you better dig two. Because the graves that they try to dig for us, that we fell into a lot of times, they're going to fall into one the same way. But here's the difference, though. When we get put in a position like that, we're able to find out where we're at, pull ourselves out of it, pray ourselves out of it, get pulled by God out of it. But when they fall into it, there's no way for them to get out of it because they don't turn their back on everybody, including God. And you know what? I told you before, no matter what you call God to be, everybody has different names, different religions. Rock with whatever you rock with. God is real, and trust me, he's all kinds of things, honey. We just do not even know, okay? We're not going to go deep with it, because we already know. We're talking about God. You know the demonic spirits, the narcissists, will definitely try to pop up. But anyway, when you dig a hole like that for other people, you fall into it, and you don't have nobody to help pull you out of it. And that's so many reasons why, when you get with them, and you find out who they are, you say, damn, you've been like this whole time? You've done everybody in your past like that? No wonder why you're still the same way and you haven't improved. Because you dig so many ditches and you're still trying to get your way out of the 10 you dug before me. You're just another grave that they got to fight their way out of. Just imagine having to fight your way out of 10 graves. Not just one, 10. Shit, you'd be exhausted too, would you not? Sooner or later, you're going to do what? You're going to just give up and stay in that space. There's no use even trying anymore. And that's what narcissists do. They dug so many holes, they try to dig themselves out of. They're never able to do it, so they finally just throw their hands up. And that might come from their childhood and their trauma, whatever. They just throw their hands up and say, fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I don't care who I hurt, how I got to get out of this situation. I'm going to dig myself out, even if I have to use your ass to do it. Sounds familiar, right? But a narcissist can never make a fool out of you. You always get the last laugh on somebody like that. You had the last laugh before you even met them. You just didn't even understand it and didn't know it. And if they're with a new supply, and sometimes new supply know about you or don't want to believe they're a narcissist, and they go along with the narcissist, and they're laughing at you and everything else, well, they better dig a ditch too. You laugh at somebody else's pain, baby, it's coming back. If you can sit there and watch another individual do somebody else terribly like that, and you don't have no rebuttal, and you don't have no questions, you don't think twice about it, and you don't have it in your heart to do that, what do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to fall into the same hole that they dug. And that's usually what happens to a lot of these new supplies. They don't even understand the narcissist is in a deep grave. They're pulling them down there with them. Especially if they're doing you wrong. Shit, they might as well pull the dirt on top of themselves. Shh, I said it. Listen to me when I'm telling you. Never feel bad about all the things you did. You're going to be rewarded for it. You are going to be rewarded for it. It might not seem like it right now. You might feel like at this point, everything is wrong. Everything has come back to bite me in the ass. Why is all of this happening to me at one time? I told you this before. Because you're equipped to do this. See, the narcissist is not equipped to do what you can do. They don't have the strength, the backbone, the mind, or the support that you have. When you're going through it, trust me, I've been there. You do not feel like anything is there in this situation for you. I don't care if you talk to all the friends you want, talk to your family members, watch all the beautiful videos on YouTube that you can. It's the realization that you have to come to within yourself. Because they put you in such a bad space that you're so confused and you're trying to figure out why is it all happening? Because it does feel like, even though it didn't happen overnight, we know that, but when it finally gets to the point where they finally discard you, whatever, all the shit blows up, you feel like all the weight on the world is on your shoulders at one time. That's strategic. Because if I don't make you feel like that, then you can fly. But if I make you feel like that's not the case, I can stop your whole future. I can stop you from loving yourself and letting somebody else love you. I've told you this before, and I'm going to always tell you this. Your sister loves you. You're stronger than you know, and you got this. You get the last laugh when people try to play you like that. As a matter of fact, you've been had it the whole time. You just didn't know it. Take the time to think about it. When you go to the circus and you see a clown, don't you laugh? That's how you better look at it, y'all. I love you. Keep your mind together. Remember, I love you. Bye, y'all.